All right, we're back for the sixth league of the day, and we are playing D&T. Now, there's obviously a lot of different ways you can build D&T. For example, this version is not playing Flicker Wisp, and so there's like all kinds of cards that you might or might not include, but the basic overall shell is usually the same. So I guess the primary two cards that are missing from this list that you would expect to see in D&T are Mother of Runes and Flicker Wisp, are like the big ones. So what is in this list? We have 4 Giver of Runes. We've got Swords to Plowshares, Thoughtseize, and Aether Vial on the ones. Going up from there, we got 1 Lion Sash, 1 Spirit of the Labyrinth, Stoneforge Mystic, of course, Thalia, of course, and Orcish Bowmasters. And the main draw to black is, of course, Orcish Bowmasters. Then we've got Jite, Extraction Specialist, Lauren, Recruiter of the Guard, Skyclave Apparition, 1 Oppo Agent, 4 Solitude, and then Batterskull and Cauldra to get off of Stoneforge. White and black lands, including 3 Caracas, as well as a single plateau that can be fetched for the sideboard games, which are going to matter, and then 4 Wastelands. And then in the sideboard, we have 3 Mindbreak Traps to beat Storm decks, 3 Surgical, and 1 Fairy Macabre for the graveyard decks. Then splashing into red, we've got Magus of the Moon for any time that we need to slow down lands, and 4th Aerolingus. And then, of course, it is a Yorion deck, so we are an 80-card deck. And actually, now that I think about it, this is going to be anti-synergistic with Bowmasters, so let's just kill that and, I don't know, add in another Jite. All right, that should be fine. So, let's go ahead and jump into the 6th League of the day with D&T. All right, we're on the draw for round 1. Reveal Yorion. All right, Thoughtseize into Thalia are Bowmasters. Swords to Plowshares, his hand's fine. When it plays Polluted Delta, fetches Underground Sea. Plays Ponder. All right, let's Thoughtseize them. All right, so we are playing a Storm deck, so let's take their Storm payoff and Beseech the Mirror. And then back over to them. Misty Rainforest, Duress Us. The only options they have are Swords and Lion Sash, which are fine. So they took Swords, not Lion Sash. All right, Cycle Street Wraith. Thoughtseize Us. Okay, wow, that was quite the series of rips they just had. So I don't know how good Wastelanding them is here because they have double Ritual anyway. So I guess we just flash Bowmasters in or play Lion Sash, start eating their graveyard next turn. I guess so. This is all they have right now. So in order to get out of this, they need to draw into, like, they need to get more draw spells probably. All right, let's just run out Bowmasters immediately. Target them, yield to this, and pass. Bayou, another Bowmasters. So that green source matters for what? Probably Veil of Summer. I just don't think Wastelanding at this point's of any value. So let's just Bowmasters, target them, and then start beating them down. Swing, swing. All right, no action on their part. Caracas. All right, let's play the Wasteland. Let's go to combat. Swing. Let's play Lion Sash. All right, so they are dead on the next hit, so they have to have drawn right now. Abundant Growth. Sure. Trigger, and then both our Bowmasters trigger and target them. They're playing Abundant Growth. I guess it's a Beseech fodder, so that makes sense. Dark Ritual. They drew it off of that. Dark Ritual. Yeah, I should have played Caracas instead of Wasteland. Oh well. Or I should have kept Wasteland open so I could have wasted that in response. Beseech the Mirror. So if the guy has Will here, there's nothing I can really eat out of their graveyard that matters, because they have redundant copies of everything. Another land. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Storm count 7 right now. I guess I should eat Abundant Growth, right? Because right now they don't have Beseech fodder. So if they fetch for green, I should just eat the Abundant Growth. Beseech with no bargain fodder. Okay. I guess they can what? They can go grab like Relay and then fetch. All right. They just fizzled. So let's see. Mindbreak Trap, Surgical, Fairy Macabre. Magus of the Moon's probably good against them. Aethersworn Canonist. And then what's not good against them is Swords to Plowshares. What else? Batterskull's really slow. Jite, they're not a creature deck, so Jite doesn't matter. What else? Solitude's also not good. Bring that in. So you always have to consider, like, what if they have a 1 of Shieldred or something in their deck, right? So you can't just, like, entirely cut all your removal. Giver of Runes also doesn't seem particularly great. I guess they will have some sort of interaction because they have to get rid of Thalia, right? Skyclave can come out. All right, let's run that. Submit. Veil Yorion. All right, we've got Thoughtseize, Orcish Bowmaster, Surgical, Aerolingus. This seems fine. Misty Rainforest. Double Bowmasters. All right, fetch. Let's grab a Swamp. Cast Thoughtseize. Oh no, they got Veil of Summer in response. All right. Oh no, they don't. Underground Sea. Brainstorm. All right, they're hiding something. Gotcha. Thoughtseize Resolve. No. Force of Will. All right. Well, over to them. Polluted Delta. Lotus Petal. Are they going to try to go off right now? Fetch with Delta. 3 mana, Doomsday. Oh, okay. There's nothing I can really surgical at this point that matters, right? All right, Doomsday. So they lose half their life, so they go to 8. And then it doesn't matter even if we play Bowmasters. All right, what do they got? Casting LED. I just want to see what's in their deck. Abundant Growth, a bunch of rituals and cantrips, Force of Will, Beseech, Abrupt Decay is their interaction. All right, LED. Then over to us. Thoughtseize, you say. Well, I don't have any way of interacting with them other than that, so yeah, Thoughtseize, I guess. All right, they just have a land. Sure. And then we just lose. So pass back to them, and then they're just going to draw like 3 cards in a row, or 3 to 4 cards in a row and play Oracle. Consider. And the thing is, Bowmasters wouldn't have been enough, right? They would have gone to 7 here. Edge of Autumn, they go to 6 if I have Bowmasters in play. Street Wraith, they take 3 and go to 3. And then they just play Oracle and we lose. Yep. All right. So they have 1 Edge, 1 Street Wraith. Not multiple copies of any of that. Begin sideboarding. So Solitude is actually stone useless. Skyclave is also pretty much stone useless. There's like nothing else to replace them with, so yeah. I don't know. Does GT do more damage than these? Probably not. All right, let's run it back. They didn't even have a single Veil of Summer in their deck. Interesting. All right, we once again have Thoughtseize and Thalia and Aethersworn Canonist, so that seems pretty good. So let's keep. Play Marsh Flats, fetch into a Scrubland, Thoughtseize. All right, well, Abundant Growth's the only thing in their hand that draws a card, so take that and then pass. They play a Delta, back to us, play Thalia, back to them. Classic Storm versus Hate Bears. Plays another Delta. Is it better to play Recruiter here than Canonist or Bowmasters? I can Recruiter for what? Oppo Agent, and then they just get completely shut out of doing anything. They have to fetch. It's the most mana efficient play I have. Or, I don't have a basic mountain, right? No. All right, let's play Recruiter. Let's go grab Magus of the Moon. I can't cast, but I would grab that if I could. So yeah, let's just grab Oppo Agent and go to combat and attack with Thalia. Yeah, so they're just gonna fetch now. Bayou, fetch, Tropical Island, consider. Surveilled away a Lotus Petal. So swing and back to them. Plays Underground Sea and back to us. All right, there is another land. Probably better to deploy both of these. Combat, swing, swing. They go to 13, then we'll go Bowmasters, target them, and Canonist. Green, green, black, Abrupt Decay Thalia, Ponder, which will trigger the Bowmasters, and then they can't cast anything else this turn. All right, we won. On to round number 2. All right, we are on round 2 on the draw. All right, reveal Yorion. We don't have any plays until turn 3, and we're on the draw, so pretty sure we need to mull this. I mean, other than Solitude, obviously, but Evoking Solitude is also not a recipe for success, so let's mull that. All right, that's significantly better, so let's keep this and bin Solitude. All right, well, it's another Storm deck. Yeah. Evoke Grief, exiling Gristlebrand. Oh, it's Reanimator. All right. So I'm at, what do they take? Thoughtseize or Swords? Took Bowmasters. All right. Unmask, exiling another Gristlebrand. Take our Swords. Petal, Dark Ritual, Animate Dead on Grief. Take our Thoughtseize. All right, well, turn 1, play everything in your hand and have a 2/2. Seems legit. Well, that'll eventually get there. So let's play Arid Mesa pass the turn. So we can Skyclave the Animate Dead or Skyclave Grief. Wait, they did not attack. All right. And they conceded. Well, this is the strangest start to a match I've ever had. All right, so yeah, Graveyard Hate, Containment Priest, guess that's it. And then anything that's too slow, like GT does nothing, Batter Skull, what else? Probably, no, Lauren kills Animate Dead and maybe other stuff. Cut. So I'm cutting like most of the equipment, so maybe I just cut 2 Stone Forges then. Actually, how good is Skyclave even? Just most of their stuff it can't hit, right? It can only hit like Grief and Animate Dead. All right, let's cut some of that. And I don't know to what degree Magus is useful. Probably not for the most part. Although who knows, maybe it's better than Skyclave. Aerolingus. Bowmasters also doesn't seem that great. Yeah, let's try that. All right, reveal Yorion. We have Fairy Macabre in our opening hand, and then Solid Pressure, so we'll keep this. Evoke, Grief, exile Gristlebrand. Well, if they want to take Fairy Macabre, they can. They did not take Fairy Macabre. All right, they took Stoneforge, Polluted Delta, then pass back to us. Well, we drew a Stoneforge, so let's go ahead and play Scrubland and pass the turn. Polluted Delta fetches 4, a swamp, a snow swamp, Dark Ritual, Animate Dead. Okay, Fairy Macabre, the Grief, and Dark Ritual, I guess. Okay, all right. Well, let's go tutor up Lion Sash, and we've won. On to round number 3. Round 3, and we are on the play. Reveal Yorion. All right, this is decent. Keep this. All right, Arid Mesa, fetch. Let's grab Scrubland and play Aether Vial. Underground Sea, Brainstorm, Bauble. All right, Aether Vial, go up a counter. Opponent baubles, Bowmasters. Now let's just pass, and then if they cast a cantrip, we'll Bowmasters. Also just Bowmasters. Oh, I guess, yeah, Bauble's going to trigger. Is it the first one out of combat, right? Let's do it now. So Bowmasters in response to your Bauble trigger. All right, it immediately resolved. And then trigger again, target you. I don't know why they didn't just Bauble on their turn. Aether Vial, go up. I can double Wasteland them. Woo! All right, combat. Swing, swing. Play Wasteland. Target Underground Sea. Float to black, sure. Wasteland, the Bayou. Okay, try to change phases. And now let's just Aether Vial and Thalia, so they have no chance to do anything. Vial, no ticking up. Go to combat. Swing, swing, swing. I assume they're on... Oh yeah, so they discarded Rite of Flame to hand size. Okay, so they're on Storm. All right, so we want Magus, Aethersworn Canonist, Mindbreak Trap, and this to hit their graveyard for Gaia's Will, and these. And then cutting Slow Stuff, Slow Stuff, Slow Stuff, Swords to Plowshares, Solitude. All right, submit. Reveal Yorion. Thoughtseize, we can't cast it. We only have a Plateau Moldus. We have no lands. Even though we have a Mindbreak Trap, that's not really going to cut it. So let's Moldus again. All right. Now, this just can't be good, right? Our curve is Bowmasters into a Skyclave that's not even going to do anything. Yeah, let's go to 4. All right, that's way better. So keep, put back, Caracas, land, Giver of Runes, and then just have double Thoughtseize. Chrome Mox, exiling Abrupt Decay, LED. Does this have turn 1? Dark Ritual, sack, Burning Wish. So turn 1, empty the warrens for 12 creatures. All right. Well, apparently I would have been better off keeping the Mindbreak Trap hand. Yeah, all right, there's no coming back from that. So let's just move on to game 3 and run it back. Maybe I should be bringing in Battle of Bywater, shouldn't I? It's just so unintuitive to bring that in against Storm. All right, well, once again, this is just like a hand that has no interaction, really. So, yeah, Mold of 5. All right, that's better. What am I binning? Skyclave and Bowmasters? Like, they can still storm off even with Magus in play. And Magus in play also kind of screws over whatever I'm doing. Because my other lands are non-basics as well. Oh, boy. They also mold to 5. All right, let's mold to 4. All right, better. So we got to toss back 3 cards. Those 3 cards are going to be 2 lands and Bowmasters. So Bowmasters, Prismatic, and Caracas. Even though this can save Thalia from removal, if they're doing that, they're probably just slamming Storm the next turn immediately. So let's just make sure we have access to black mana and then Wasteland to keep them out of the game. All right, put all that back. And then let's go Marsh Flat, over to them. Bloodstain Mire. Oh, please tell me they don't have another turn 1. Oh my god. All right, I guess they don't. Huh. All right, Scrubland, fetch, grabbing Plateau, I guess. Play Thalia, and back over to them. Plays another land, and back to us. All right. All right, go to combat, swing. Let's play Stoneforge Mystic and grab Cauldra and just try to get them down before they find an answer. Grab Cauldra, back over to them. Cracks the Bauble, fetches, gets Bayou, draws from Bauble, Volcanic Island. Which land do I need to hit the most, if any? They can also just fetch another land, right? So, let's hit Volcanic. Kill Volcanic. Fetches in response. Grabs Underground Sea. And then they're going to use all 3 to kill Thalia off, right? So is I supposed to, like, play the game of chicken and wait for them to fetch? I guess. All right, let's activate Stoneforge. Put Cauldron to play. 1 land down at least. Swing with the Germ. And they're on a 2-turn clock. Blue-black. Consign, bouncing the Germ. Huh. Well, I got nothing else to do but Skyclave this Opal, so I guess I'm doing that. Eat the Opal. Then go to combat, swing, and pass. Sorry, what deck are we on now? Just got back, long stream. This is black, white, D&T splashing red for 3 cards. And we're facing Storm right now. This is game 3. Recruiter for a stacks piece. So let's go combat, swing, swing. All right, what stacks piece am I supposed to grab? Could be Thalia, could be Aethersworn Canonist. I guess probably Thalia, right? Also, Magus of the Moon would completely shut off their ability to do much. Although they have like mana rocks that they can go off with. So let's just do Thalia. All right, over to them. Crow Mox. All right, so they're going off this turn. Unfortunately, exiling Echoing Truth, Mox Opal, Dark Ritual. Then they have Beseech. Yep, Beseech. They get Gaia's Will. How high does the Storm count get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So even if they don't win straight up, they can... Let's see. Oh, they Beseeched, and they're going to Beseech... No. Yeah, so Gaia's Will, recast everything. And then they just have Tendrils in their deck, right? And then we lose. All right. It was a valiant effort. We mulled the 4. On to round number 4. All right, round 4, we're on the play. Reveal Orion. Thought Season to nothing. All right, let's mull. We do have double Wasteland. Double Wasteland makes this so much more tempting to keep. Oh, looks like we're playing Ultimar. All right, let's keep. All right, Thoughtseize. So DRC into triple Bauble. Questing Druid will give them more cards overall, though. I guess I take the most card advantage card here. So we take Questing... Or do I just take... Because they're not forced to actually fetch, right? So maybe I am supposed to take DRC? Nah. I eventually just kill DRC on... eventually, so yeah. Unless they draw a black card and they grief us. So let's just take Questing Druid. And back to them. Yeah, so fetch, put DRC, then all the baubles, right? All the baubles. But they're keeping it on top. Bauble us. Just crack all the baubles, all right. Triple Wasteland. All right, well, let's just do that. And back to them. Blood Crypt. I think I just keep Wastelanding them. Oh my gosh, I accidentally skipped through my turn. I clicked 2 instead of 1, and then tried to stop it, and it just skipped straight to the end step. Even though it paused on my main phase. All right, well, we're going to lose because of that. All right, Swamp Cycle the Troll. All right, looks like they're being nice and allowing us to proceed. So, Wasteland, hit that. House Sporting. All right, Grief, exiling Shadow. They take one of our 2 Skyclaves. Overgrown Tomb. Reanimate on the Troll. And then that gets Darcy to Delirium status. Man, we were just drawing absolute garbage, eh? I can't win unless I draw Solitude or Swords. So therefore, let's see. He hits me for 9, I go to 5. If I don't draw Swords or Solitude immediately, I guess I can, like, Skyclave this, block this. So I'm not technically out of it if I don't Wasteland them right now. All right, let's just play that and pass. No! Well, we still have to draw Swords or Solitude. We have to draw them back to back. Oh, and Death Shadow. Okay, we're... Wow, these have been some of the worst draws I've ever had in my life. All right, well, we die there. Swords would have killed both of those, right? No, it wouldn't have. It would have kept... It would have made Shadow a 1/1. All right, so Shadow. Magus of the Moon, question mark? Maybe that's good. Battle of Bywater, definitely. They are doing reanimation shenanigans, so Containment Priest. What's bad? Lauren probably does nothing. Jite is not so great when your opponent's creatures are huge. Same thing with Batterskull. Something like that. I can see 4th Aerolingus being good too, but I don't think I want to cut anything else for that. Maybe Oppo Agent. The only thing that searches their deck is just fetch lands, right? Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's bring in 4th. And then Skyclave doesn't hit any... Well, no, Skyclave hits Death Shadow, so that stays in. Yeah, let's not bother with Magus. Let's just play these. All right, submit. Reveal Yorion. All right, this is acceptable. Keep this. Marsh Flats, fetch, Scrubland, Thoughtseize. Dismember, Reanimate, Troll. I guess I have to take Reanimate. Yeah, all right, take Reanimate. And over to them. Technically, I could have taken DRC to deny them a turn 1 play and then taken Reanimate. Ooh. All right, well, we're just murdering that. And then they have their Bowmasters to eat our Bowmasters, so, you know. The Bowmasters rope-a-dope. What if I Thoughtseize their Bowmasters, right? Then they have 2 cards in the grave, 2 types in the graveyard. And then if they draw fetch land and Dismember's open to hit the last one. All right, let's Thoughtseize them. Yeah, all right, so let's take Bowmasters. And then play a land and pass. Swamp. Cycle Troll. Grabs Overgrown Tomb. Oh, they drew Reanimate. Well, let's go grab Plateau, I guess. When we get hit from that, we can still kill it, at least. Battle of Bywater does not kill this. but it does kill this. I almost certainly just have to deal with the troll though, right? Like, I'm just taking way too much damage if I don't just kill it right now. I don't know, how much am I actually taking if I do? Let's say I go Bowmasters, kill this, play another land. They hit us. I guess I can chump it with a token. Also, if they just draw Thoughtseize or Grief, then they just take it out of our hand. All right, let's just kill it. Battle of Bywater. And back over to them. Overgrown Tomb tapped, even though they're a shadow deck. All right. So they have 3 types in the graveyard. So if I attempt to Bowmaster this, then they can just dismember in response and not lose their Darcy. So let's play Skyclave. Target Darcy. And over to them. Now, are they going to dismember here? Looks like they are. All right. They make a 1/1, which we can kill next turn with the Bowmasters. Blood Crypt, shocking it in. Death Shadow. All right. Fetch. Grab Scrubland. I don't know. Is there any possibility they play Price of Progress? There's no way, right? Scrubland. Swords the Shadow. All right. Play Aether Vial. Over to them. All right. Flash in the Bowmasters. Kill the token. They have a Bowmasters. Our Bowmasters dies. All right. Aether Vial. Take that up. All right. Land. Grab Yorion. And over to them. End of turn, seeking the questing beast thing. What'd they exile? I can't tell which one's the new one. Another questing druid and a land. Okay. So chaining these back to back. Cast that. Then they get to adventure the other one, right? Although they have to play the stuff now. Another one and a land. And I believe they're out of plays. Swing with a 1/1. Sure, block. Aether Vial. Take this up to 2. We draw a Containment Priest. Doesn't really work with Aether Vial. All right. Well, Yorion. And I can Vial it in, I guess. It just, like, makes Yorion and the Vial not work on anything in the future. But it does stop Reanimate on their side. Shocking in a Blood Crypt. Plays Questing Druid. Casts Grief, hard cast. Well, I guess I'm vialing this in. Put Containment Priest into play. Alright. 3/3 Druid. Grief resolves, does nothing. This is holding them off for the time being. Aether Vial. Probably want to tick that up, right? Yeah. Although it doesn't really matter right now, but let's tick it up. Drew Giver of Runes. Well, let's play Giver of Runes. They are dead in 2 hits to Yorion, right? So let's say I attack them, and then they attack me with everything, and I go, like, block. Yeah, all right, attack with Yorion. They have 1 turn to find an answer to it. Casts Troll. I'm pretty sure I still just don't die here. They don't have any other abilities like Trample, right? So I just block this, and I take 6 and go to 4, and then win on the backswing. All right, game 3. Thanks for the sub, Hot Cross. Are Jite and Batterskull good in this matchup? Maybe they are. It's so difficult to tell. So, like, the first thing I'm grabbing every single time is Kaldra. And then if I wanted to grab another thing, it would probably be Batterskull. Yeah, let's just run this back. This is fine. So game 3, we're on the draw. His hand's fine. Bunch of interaction, which is exactly what we want in this matchup. All right, keep Blood Crypt, DRC. All right, over to us. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to swords this immediately or not. I think I probably am because it just denies them delirium draws, or rather surveils. But there is a possibility that I'm able to Bowmaster it for free, or I could just wasteland them right now as well. So I guess since I'm undecided, I'll just wasteland them. All right, kill that. Over to them. Looks like they don't have a land, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, they don't have a land. Okay, so I don't need to waste swords on them, so I can just place planes and pass, and Bowmaster it. All right, let's just do it now. That's fine. Bowmasters, kill that. All right, I guess they're just bricking. So clean up, land, fetch, plateau, play Lion Sash, combat, swing here. Yeah, all right. Well, anticlimactic game 3, but it is how it is. On to the 5th and final round. Ultimar says, I don't condone that play, but can't argue with results. Yep. 'Tis the fate of every legacy player to be wastelanded out of the game at least once. I don't know what was in your hand, but wastelanding with an onboard threat there is very greedy and more often than not ends up with a loss. But I had, what was in my hand? 3 lands, swords, solitude, Bowmasters. So I had lots of ways to beat it. All right, reveal Yorion. We are round 5 and we're on the draw. This is fine. A little awkward with Thalia into Jite, but this is fine. Basic planes, pass. All right, let's Thoughtseize them. What are we playing against? Mono white initiative. They have double Dungeoneer. Woof. So the extraction specialist is now offline because Swords eats it. They're going to curve into Elite Spellbinder, and then I'm going to be screwed. So I think I have to, what? Take the Spellbinder, and then back-to-back Dungeoneers. What? Am I just, like, hoping they brick? That's not a recipe for success. Yeah, all right, let's just take Spellbinder and pass. They can also Wasteland us, but I doubt they're going to do that when they're trying to hit 4 mana. So there's Wasteland. All right, well, let's get Aether Vial online, I guess. They also have Karakas to just bounce Thalia as well, so the Thalia is basically a dead card this game. All right, Aether Vial, and go. The only use is going to be vialing it out at some point. All right, there's Karakas, Anointed Peacekeeper, and now they can just shut off Jite or Vial, unfortunately. All of our creatures are also just worse than their creatures. We need to start drawing, like, I don't know what, because anything we draw swords can get rid of, so I guess we just have to, like, chain a bunch of good cards back to back. They named Jite. All right. Vial, go up a counter. Oh, and it costs more to cast it, too. So it's 4 mana to cast, 4 mana to activate. Playing Extraction Specialist here doesn't matter. Playing Thalia doesn't matter. Can't even play Jite. So as the play just put Yorion in my hand? I guess. Pass to them. All right, they didn't draw the 4th land. Coppercoat Vanguard. Huh. All right, Vial up to 2 counters. Recruiter of the Guard. What can I recruit her for here? Stoneforge? Stoneforge dies to sword. I can recruit her for Solitude, Skyclave Apparition, which I can't violin yet. I guess I force them to use Swords to Plowshares. I could also get Bowmaster, hit the Coppercoat Vanguard, and force a situation where it's going to die, or the Peacekeeper is going to die. I'm definitely playing Recruiter. I can also Extraction Specialist in anything that dies outside of Swords. So trigger, resolve this ability. So they have Swords up. If I grab Stoneforge, they just Swords that, and then whatever I got off of it is irrelevant. I guess I can hard cast Batterskull. Skyclaving the Dungeoneer after they play it is okay, but not great. There's just like no good thing to get. All right, let's get Stoneforge. Back to them. It forces them to not play Dungeoneer this turn, because if they do, like if they play Dungeoneer, they can't Swords this turn, and then I can violin Stoneforge and play Cauldra. Swing with both of these. No blocks. Take 6, go to 8. Esper Sentinel, okay. Activate Vial, put Stoneforge into play, trigger. The Dungeoneers can make any of these guys unblockable, right? Or I guess some of them, they can make Cleric unblock, or the Peacekeeper unblockable. So let's grab Batterskull, so that if they do kill this, I can play the Batterskull anyway. They just let me go to my turn. All right. Vial on the stack. Tick it up to 3. All right, let's play Plateau. And then I've got enough mana to hold Stoneforge open, Recruiter for Skyclave Apparition, and get Batterskull into play. All right, so Recruiter, trigger. Let's grab Skyclave, and then pass. I'm surprised they passed to me and allowed me to have the Stoneforge activation up. All right, activate Stoneforge. Swords resolves, kills Stoneforge off. I go to 9. Another Anointed Peacekeeper, so I have to respond. So Aether Vial, use the ability, put Skyclave into play, and then the only thing I can target is Coppercoat. Now, what are they going to name? Yorion, right? Because otherwise I just play Yorion, blink everything here. I get 2 more tutors, and then I get to Skyclave another thing, so it has to be Yorion. Yeah, Yorion. All right, Vial. I could tick it up and eventually just get to Yorion, because vialing this in's not great, especially right now. Yeah, all right, let's tick Vial up. Another Skyclave. Well, let's kill that one and then Jite. Skyclave. Kill this one. Then go to combat and swing with the Germ. All right, they go to 16, we go to 13, and let's resolve Jite. All right, now we're in a really good position. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Well, Jite's still probably worth getting on the field. Next turn we get Vial up to 5, and we can Yorion. Ancient Tomb. Takes 2, taps that, plays Dungeoneer. Go tutor up a basic. Swing with that. I can't block them, right? So Thalia's on top. Or no, they bend it. And then I can't block. I'm not allowed to block it. So we go to 9. I'll go up to 5. So let's see. If I Jite the Germ and attack, I also get double Skyclaves, right? I get to double Skyclave and eat both of these guys. So Jite onto the Germ. Then go to combat. Let's say if I attack, I want to take the initiative from them, right? So this allows them to just block. If I swing with everything, I get to just Yorion and reset anything I don't want them to block, right? Which is probably everything. So if they just block here, I want to reset everything though, because I want to get more Recruiter triggers. All right, let's just swing with the Germ. They get to steal it back next turn with Dungeoneer anyway, right? No, I guess they don't. All right, so swing with the Germ. Solitude, exiling Archivist of Ogma. Okay, Solitude hits the board. They eat the Germ. I gain 4. Yeah, that's fine. And then Solitude goes away. And then let's see. So let's go Mesa. If I play Thalia, they just Caracas it. If I equip GT to anything, it unequips because Yorion. They can also just bounce my Yorion back to my hand. All right, fetch. Let's grab a Plains. Let's play this Extraction Specialist because nothing's going to die. And then Vial. Put Yorion into play. Triggers. This. Batter Skull. And I don't want to reset Vial so that if they Caracas it back to my hand, I can just keep vialing it over and over. Done. Then resolve these. They get some illusion tokens. End step. Ba-bamf. All right, eat this one. Eat this one. And resolve all these triggers. Dungeoneer gets exiled. Anointed gets exiled. Then we tutor. Let us tutor let's tutor a Solitude. And then on the other one, let's just tutor another Solitude. And the Batter Skull makes a Germ token. And then pass over to them. All right, bouncing our Yorion, sure. Initiative triggers. Scry or counters? Scry. They scryed both to the bottom. Yeah, they're in a very bad position. Our board's much better than theirs. And we've got Yorion to keep blinking stuff every turn, which is going to add Solitude to that now. All right, Copper Coat. And they play Dungeoneer. Not evoking Solitude on any of this. So what's the third mode here? Create a treasure token. All right, Vial, no Tickups. Drew Bowmasters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's attack with the Germ. I can also GT it. All right, GT the Germ. Go to combat. Swing with the Germ. Blocks with an illusion token. Very well. Trigger GT. And then let's go Evoke Solitude. Exiling Thalia. Target Copper Coat. Resolve that ability. Then cast Bowmasters. Kill the Esper Sentinel. And then while the Evoke trigger's still on the stack, activate Vial. Put Yorion into play. Trigger. And let's blink Bowmaster, Solitude, Recruiter, and this Skyclave. Done. Bamf. They get an illusion. The Evoke fizzles. End step. Everything comes back. Solitude eats an illusion token. Skyclave eats Dungeoneer. Bowmaster shoots them in the face. And then the Recruiters search. And let's just tutor up some more Solitudes. Tutor up some more Solitudes. Then resolve this, and back to them. They make a 4-1 with Menace. All right, back to us. Vial, no Tickups. Right, this -1 on the Skeleton. Cast Solitude normally. Kill the Illusion. And then go to combat. Swing all. How much damage is this? 3, 5, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 19. It's exactly lethal. Swords to Plowshares the Skyclave to make a 4-4. Okay, very well. They block this other Skyclave. Do I care? They're taking a ton of damage. Can the plus pump anything? No, just itself. All right, go damage. Triggers, take the initiative. Go get a Plains or a Swamp, I guess. That resolves, GT resolves. Play Swamp, go. Activate Vial, put Solitude into play. Kill this. Forge onto, I don't know, this one. They're just trying to run down your clock. Yeah, I know. All right. Cast Solitude. Eat the illusion token. Combat. Swing everything. All right. That was game 1. So game 2, they are mono white initiative. I want Battle of Bywater. Possibly 4th Aerlingus. And what do I not want? GT is obviously great. All the equipment are good, actually. Lion Sash is probably not good, though, because, you know, they're not a graveyard deck, and they have exile removal. So Lion Sash is bad. Thoughtseize is probably still good. Lauren, I don't think does anything. Extraction Specialist is super bad. Is Thalia useful? No. They don't even really search their deck, do they? No, I guess they search their deck on the first initiative. Let's leave this in, and let's leave Lion Sash in, I guess. Yeah, all right, submit. Yorion. We have only 1 land, but we have 2 Aether Vials. All right, I'll keep. Plains into... Well, I'm probably killing that. I don't want them to draw a card off Vial. All right, so Plains. I have to play it this turn, so let's just Solitude, get rid of Recruiter. Yeah, kill that. Then play Aether Vial, and over to them. Cavern of Souls on human, presumably. Yeah, human. Copper Coat Vanguard. All right. Take up Vial. Second land. Can't play Bowmasters, so let's just play Vial. Am I supposed to Wasteland them? I guess so, right? It's going to be a while before I can even do anything. Wasteland. Well, there's Ancient Tomb. Creatures and non-basics enter tapped. Touche. All right. Vial. Tick up, tick up. So we can Violin Bowmasters, but it can't actually kill anything because it can't block this. I guess I could... No, I can't even evoke Solitude. No, I guess I can evoke Solitude here, pay the ward, then Bowmaster. Okay, so let's do that. So I go evoke Solitude, Thalia, pay ward, Bowmaster, block. Although if they play Dungeoneer, then we're just like so behind. All right, Solitude, get rid of Aerlingus. Now get rid of Bywater. Target Thalia, then the ward trigger, pay it, then Aether Vial in Bowmasters. Target this, and block with the token. All right, they just had nothing else to do, eh? Tick both of these up. All right, Giver of Runes, attack with Bowmaster. Wasteland, okay. Vial. Don't tick up either. All right, go to combat, swing here, and back to them. How do they have nothing to play? They have 5 mana and 3 and now 4 cards in their hand. Cavern of Souls, Name Human, Chrome Mox, exiling Swords to Plowshares, Elish Norn. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, there's a Marsh Flats. We do have some time to not lose. We can kill that with Swords and with Solitude, or if I just get to 3 mana, I can Battle Baywater it. Man, opponent's cooking here. Batterskull. All right, back to them. Take another 4 from Norn, and then back to us. Draw land. No and no. All right, there we go. Swamp, Fetch, Plains, Battle Bywater. Nothing from them, I guess. All right, Aether Vials. Let's tick them both up. All right, grab Yorion, and back over to them. Okay, tapping for something. Thalia. All right, which one's this one? So not that one, and yes on the other one. Thoughtseize. All right, Swords this. Thougtseize. What do they got? Containment Priest flashed in. Oh no, I needed to respond to that. Crap. Well, we're super dead now. Oh, I needed to respond to that. What a punt. All right, Bowmasters, pass back to them. No attack. Yes, attacks, no attack. All right, Bowmasters, target this, block. They've got instant speed answers, Solitude. So if I double blocked, I would have been able to kill it. All right, I can go Aerolingus now. So grab Plateau, Aerolingus, and then I need to swing with both. Combat. Actually, let's swing here and here. That lets me have a 2/2 on defense. Then Monarch, Trigger, Stoneforge, okay. And we're racing the clock as well. Swing with Solitude, block, Wasteland our thing, sure. So Vial, no. Stoneforge, Trigger, go grab Cauldra, and then pass. Do not want to attack into this and potentially have our Monarch taken away, draw from the Monarch, and then back to them. Obviously no attacks from them, and then back to us. Whoo, Vials. All right, no. Play land. Activate, let's see, fetch a Plains, activate Stoneforge, Cauldra in, go to combat, swing, damage, end step the Monarch, draw another Aerlingus, back to them. Coppercoat Vanguard, flash in Bowmasters, target Containment Priest, so low on time. All right, and Moto's lagging too. No Vial. Combat, swing, that's it. Damage, play Thalia, go. Draw Skyclave, all right. Oh, so little time left. Activate Stoneforge, put Batterskull in. Vial, no. Skyclave, eat the Coppercoat, combat, attack with everything. Oh no, they got something. Solitude, sure, resolves. All right, just F6 through this, doesn't matter, F6. I don't know that I can get through my Vial triggers before I die next turn, even if I just F6 through everything. Blocks there. All right, F6 through the opponent's turn as well. Stack the Vials. No. Go to combat. Oh man, we're gonna run out of time. Jesus. Well, should have won that game, but, you know, life. I do not like that Moto unnecessarily wastes your time by lagging in between triggers. There's like all sorts of game actions that shouldn't take time, but they do. But anyway, so 3-2 should have been a 4-1. I obviously punted by not vialing in the Yorion earlier, but even outside of that, I could have played faster as well. So I guess, yeah, it's on me. 3-2 could have been 4-1. That is D&T. Let's see. I can't speak to like how different the black version is from anything else, but so Mother of Runes is better than Giver of Runes, except specifically against Bowmaster decks and like the Eldrazi, which isn't very much. So it's mainly playing this over Mother because of Bowmasters. I definitely did not like Extraction Specialist. I don't think Opposition Agent is relevant in the main deck either. Let's see. Lion Sash also, I just think I think Skoos and Skoos equivalents are just too slow. Yeah, you can Stoneforge into it. It's so slow. Other than that, I think it's fine. And then this sideboard, again, I can't speak that much to it. This is probably fine as well. Also, where's Bywater? Oh yeah, Bywater, Containment Priest, Canonist. It is very awkward that Containment Priest counters your own Yorion triggers and Vials. But I guess that you're usually just going to board this in against Reanimator. But anyway, yeah, that is D&T.